if Rivera can take care of business. Young. Lined into the seats, foul. Resurgence for Alex Rodriguez. And Young is down on strikes, and the Yankees are 1 out away from advancing to the ALCS.
Well, with 2 outs, you see Teixeira. He'll be playing behind Kadire.
Kadire will take second on defensive indifference.
These 3 games, 1.26 for Yankee pitching.
Ground ball hit out to Jeter. How apropos. And the Yankees are moving on to the American League Championship Series for the first time since 2004. They sweep the Minnesota Twins 4-1. Tonight's final score. Power pitching, power hitting. The Yankees a very powerful team.
Well, very interesting to see that initial Yankee reaction. There wasn't too much. Now they're jumping on the field because this team has been made to go further, of course. And this is just one of the 3 runs that they have to have.
13 times the Yankees have moved on to the American League Championship Series.
Rodriguez, I would guess, would have to be the MVP of this ALDS. As he was just unbelievable. 6 RBIs, 2 home runs. Every hit he had produced an RBI for a guy that had always been accused of not being able to drive runs in the postseason. Just the opposite here for Alex Rodriguez.
How about Andy Pettitte? Ties with John Smoltz on the all-time postseason win list with his 15th. And for the Minnesota Twins, 2 games in a row, Ronnie, where if they'd just been able to run the bases a little bit better, they might be looking at a 2-1 series lead instead of thinking about spring training 2010.
Well, they had their chances. It just was not to be for the Minnesota Twins.
So Minnesota's magical ride into this postseason ends, as does their history in the Metrodome in Minneapolis. The Yankees close them out with a 4-1 final score. Minnesota will begin a new and exciting chapter across the street at Target Field in 2010. And the journey for the Yankees is only beginning here in postseason play.
Well, for a lot of these Yankees who've been with each other a long period of time, Pettitte, Posada, and Jeter.
So a 4-1 final score. Yankees sweep the Twins. Let's check in with Craig Sager downstairs. Craig?
Well, thank you very much. Alex, it's been 5 years since the Yankees moved on in the postseason into the American League Championship Series. How does it feel, especially since you played such an integral role?
Well, it's exciting. I mean, we were very disappointed last year when we went home, and you know, ownership got us some good players, and we've come out and played like 25 guys, like 25 brothers, and played like a team all year.
Chip mentioned your first 2 times up these 3 games, you're 0 for 6, but since then 5 for 5, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. What's the difference after you see the pitcher a couple times?
Well, I've tried to put together some good at-bats early on, and you know, haven't had much results the first 2 pitches, but got a good feel for the last 2. So I'm not sure.
Great pitching job too by Andy Pettitte to get you that position.
Yes,
for the home runs by Alex Rodriguez and Jorge Posada.
Way to go.
And Andy Caravana pitched a great game, but maybe his pitch went a little bit better. How was it out there to match zeros and zeros for someone?
It was great. I mean, he did. He pitched awesome. He threw a great game, and you know, I was trying to match the zeros with him. it's just great, man. I got so many people praying for me, and just ask the Lord just calm my nerves, help me go out there and just compete the best I could.
After all these postseason games, you've now tied John Smoltz with 15 victories. You really get nervous out there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you do. If you lose, getting nervous. Not so much anymore in the regular season, really, but I was feeling it a little bit today before the game. You just want to wrap it up. You don't want to give these guys any momentum. Such a hard place to pitch in. When they scored that run, I couldn't even hear it was so loud. It's probably the loudest I've ever heard a stadium on the road when I've been pitching when they scored that run. So just try to lock in, try to shut it down right there, and just, we had the big hits. Great defensive play there by Jeet, and then Sato made a great throw to get the guy out over at third base. That was a huge play for us, obviously.
I'll let you enjoy this victory, but unlike a week ago when you didn't know who your opponent would be the next day, you now know you're going to play the Angels. Your thoughts on taking on the Angels instead of the Red Sox?
They're tough. The Red Sox would have been tough. The Angels are tough. One thing for sure, we're going to have warm weather, so that's nice if we go out there. So we know that. But they got a great team. We're going to enjoy this one, and hopefully we can take the next series.
Congratulations on the victory and also moving into the tie with John Smoltz.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Okay, Craig, thank you very much.